Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. Let's go out there again. Harriet Tubman, certain death. Last time we were caught off guard, okay? We know some things now. We have to deliver a message, we will absolutely do that. We were caught off guard, we know some things now. We need to be very careful with our sanity, we need to have a plan for getting back to the ship. We really need ways of replenishing sanity and ways of traveling with minimal sanity loss. Alright, let's get out there. I like to bring water, in case anybody was curious why I always bring some water. First of all, if you want to be a winner, you have to have some water. Secondly, even if we're going to a region that's not a desert, it's totally possible for me to make the region into a desert through curses and stuff. The villagers observed us with curiosity as our trek arrived at their settlement. We moved freely among the people. Let us deliver this letter. So we got 2 standing, and then we recruited a water buffalo, maybe? We can get a donkey. Oh, we can get an animal handler. That's hard to turn down. And then we can trade with them. I don't know that I need a huge amount of stuff. Maybe we should trade for all the berries. Yeah, deal. And then we're going to go ahead and rest here. I am not eating something that could be human flesh, I'm sure. Yeah, if we take it, we don't get to sleep here. I'm taking it, whatever. Yeah. Let's go. Continue. Okay. Then we just eat some berries and everything's cool. Let's make with the fleeing, though. It's a 70 fame, man. Can't just turn that down. More berries. Awesome. So it looks like we are, at this point, leveling up the animal handler. Wait, shouldn't that have given me an inventory slot? Huh, that's weird. Can't imagine why it's taking so many slots for me to sit on the donkey, but okay. Let us move to the far side of this. Remember, we want to stop as few times as possible. Reveal camp points, please. Yeah, okay. So camp points are going to have a really big influence on the way we do things nowadays in this higher difficulty, because we need anything that can reliably replenish stamina. We need to take huge advantage of. $24. So it would be 2 berries. Yeah, let's just not risk it. Make camp before we actually run out of sanity. Hopefully it won't be so bad. Mostly bad. Brother Newton told me about how he was attacked by a diseased pigeon when he was a child. Since then he had borne a deep distrust against them. Nupidohi recalled how she fell into a deep water hole when she was a child. That's cool. Good work, everybody. I wonder if there's any mechanical meaning to any of these stories. Alright, we're going to rest again. We're going all the way to Fuller. Well, we don't have to go all the way to full, but we're pretty close at least. I'm going to do it one more time. We will go all the way to full here. Okay. So, one of these is probably the Golden Pyramid. What? Nupidohi was upset with our decision to explore this place. That's the wife, right? Not the... Okay. Yeah, cool. I don't care what her loyalty is. Alright, let's explore the cave. We can get the butterfly on the way back from the shrine. So we'll explore the cave, hit this, which is the Golden Pyramid. I'm like 100% sure. Oh, sweet, a mummy. Well, if we manage to make it out of here, we're going to be doing pretty well on fame. Okay, let's explore this. Enter the pyramid. Gain 30 sanity. Return to the ship. Oh, I was not expecting there to be 2 of them. I have to admit to some measure of surprise. Okay, we need little man to show up. That kick. And then... kind of hoping that would come up shield. Do I want to waste bullets on this? I mean, I guess it's not a waste. If I put 3 bullets up, this guarantees that I can kill him next turn. If all the dice are bad, we can, at the very least, throw 3 bullets at him. Okay, there we go. 2 slots overburdened. Well, we can solve that, and I guess we can toss the water. That's fine. Oh, cancel travel. Oh my god, it is so expensive to make these tiny little hops. Oh, I named it after Guido Hateni. That's nice. Alright, so if we level this guy up, increase maximum sanity. I wonder if it also increases our current sanity. It did, in fact. It increased our maximum sanity by 10, but it increased our current by 20. Okay, that's really good to know. We can make good use of that. Let us examine the shrine. A thick layer of sand seemed to surround it. That's fine. That is not one of the effects that I am scared of. Okay, so what's not good? I think we can drop a torch. That's probably fine. And then we can eat all the chocolate, because it's going to take, to get back to the boat, 30 days of travel. So even if we were crossing only terrain that costs 1, it would still be 15 plus 30. So yeah, we know we're not going to make it back unless we eat. This way we get to carry more loot. And in fact, I'm going to go get this butterfly and then go to the hot spring. And we'll chill there. Refill our sanity. And then we'll go home. Okay, well, the desert's not going to delete the spring, is it? Uh-oh. Nubidoi's mental condition had gotten the better of her. She suffered from nightmares that caused her to scream and shout in the night. Separate? Okay, we did roll brain. Probably mind more than brain. Yeah, we made her sleep a little ways away. Whatever, she didn't like it. I don't care how she feels about it. Rest overnight. The loyalty of the donkey was increased because Guido Tenny is a good animal keeper. So that's cool. Alright, do we have enough sanity to make it back? We do. Alright, let's get out of here. We would have been just short before the last sleep. We would have been about 4 sanity short. So it looks like we are going to make it in second place. We lost 50 fame. But we lost 50 fame to hit that shrine, which gave us way more than that. So I don't feel bad about it. Okay, I think we're gonna have to actually... yeah, let's try to convince him to stay. Yes! I love an animal handler. It's a great thing to have in the party. Alright, so let's see what we are offered here. Anthropology, Climber, and Eagle Eye. I think this is actually pretty interesting. Anthropology is a really great source of basically free fame. But it's not going to make things any easier for us as far as survival. Climber's okay. Let's take Eagle Eye, I think. Anthropology is sort of an I'm already doing well thing. Eagle Eye will help us have a better idea where to go. Keep us from making too many of those short little moves that are so very expensive. Alright, obviously we sell that. Let me gift that and that. And then I probably hold these things for trade. Gift this and this. But I think we're going to sell this one. It's only worth 50 fame. I'd like to have some more funds. We got to try to make sure that we're prepping in a reasonable fashion. Okay, so there's a mission on this one. I think we're going to take advantage of that, since we have our priests and everything. Alright, missing husband, sure. Let's see if we can find your missing husband. Trader, trader, sailor. I don't really feel that we need any of those guys over what we have right now. We have to purchase equipment. We cannot improve our animal saddle, sadly. In fact, we almost have to spend all of our funds on whiskey. Do I have to spend literally all of our funds on whiskey? Well, we know machetes will be useful. Let's bring whiskey and machetes. Let's bring 5 machetes and a torch. And a shovel. I'm going to be optimistic and take a shovel. Alright, this is pretty grim so far. It's going to take a while to get used to whether it's worthwhile to go for things on this difficulty. Alright, +2 standing. Let's get some water, I guess. It's going to prevent us from riding the donkey right away, but honestly, the benefit of riding the donkey is very small. This is going to be the dude? It sure is, Frederick Bateman. If he eats anybody, I swear to God. Once again, I want to move to the opposite side of things so that I have a little bit more vision distance for the next move. Let's examine the loot. I don't hate this stuff. Yeah, you're going to end up having to, like, take coca leaves a lot more often and stuff like that. You're going to have to end up taking more risks to make sure your sanity stays in place. We're only at 2 standing, but we only need to be at 2 standing, really. I actually would totally trade out Noopy Dohy. I don't think that this is a useful crew member, really. So I do want to have the ability to recruit at villages. Honestly, I would trade him out for a water buffalo in a heartbeat. You know what? We have stuff to trade. We'll gain standing through trade. Very worried about drinking the whiskey if I don't have to. Okay. Sure, search the area. This is not exactly what I was hoping for, but hey, 2 tusks. Nice. So... This is probably a bad idea. Please nothing. Please nothing bad. Please nothing bad. Okay. Whew. Sadly, we have no idea where to go. Alright, I think we can probably kill a hyena. We don't need... Yeah, I'll toss the water. We could trade that stuff. We could trade the meat. That stuff. Like, I don't know the word meat. Alright, what do we got over here? There's a couple of question marks. We see a shrine. We see the golden pyramid. I had a vision of a distant place, so she just randomly reveals stuff on the map. I honestly think that might be the first time I've noticed it happening. It may not be the first time that it has happened. Alright, take a blue mushroom. Look at that. Look at all that distance. So at this point, if we hit the shrine, we're going to go to -4. We have no idea where the village or the mission are. There's a lot of mosquitoes around. That may be a function of difficulty level as well. You don't want to fight gorillas. Man, I don't like basically everything. Everything we have here I don't like. So we can make for the temple. Like, the thing we would do if we were going to collect absolutely everything, right, is head out this way, sort of circle around, and then that way we'd be able to pass through these on the way back to the boat. But I don't think I can afford to go for everything. So maybe what I want to do instead is move to here, hit the shrine, move up to here. The gorilla only has a 20% chance of aggroing on us. I like those odds. Alright, source of this heat was disconcerting. I'm not too worried about that. Honestly, I think we're going to get pretty drunk. And then drop a meat. Yeah, the meat is worth the same amount as the shovel, but the shovel might have, you know, other uses. So we could spend a level up point on this guy to make the gorilla even less likely to aggro. I don't want to fight the gorilla. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. 10% chance, but it's 10% chance, I imagine, per space that we step in. Which means he is going to. We could waypoint a path around. We're just going to go through. If he aggroes, we'll try to fight him. We don't really have an option. Okay, free tusks. And Frederick Bateman, 8th missionary. Fucking... These cannibals, man. I hate the cannibal. Please don't aggro while we're in your space. Alright. So let's head around here and just start heading back. I don't know how we're going to keep up our fame score on this difficulty. It's definitely going to be, it's going to be an adventure figuring this out. Alright, well, let's enter the village. Our motive is, you are a huge dick. I want to rest and recruit and trade. I need to do all of those things. You suck. Treasures. Lo flashed us a knowing smile and handed me an old map of the region. She offered more assistance and let us into the village. Okay, just be honest with people. I don't know why I didn't think that was an option. I'm glad that I got frustrated and gave up all pretense. That worked out in our favor. So we want to get to... I mean, never mind. I was going to say we'd have to get to 2 standing to recruit. That's not going to happen. Actually, maybe it is. Alright, standing +6. Recruit. Water buffalo. No question. We named her Miss Teague. And then we'll take a nap in the village. We will not be hugged by the child. Why is every child in every village covered in rashes? Okay, I think we can go. How are we doing on time? Oh, we have a lot of time before anybody else gets to their golden pyramids. Cool. Cool. So are we just leaving? Yeah, I think so. I don't think we can afford not to. Let's see if we can find this. So it's a long vertical string of forest. Got it. It's right here. But we're gonna run out of sanity if we go for it. Could ride the donkey. That helps a little bit. We don't run out of sanity until we actually get there. I wish we had any food. I wish I'd traded for food from the villagers. You know what? Let's just go back there. Hold on. Do they have any food? No. Well, we can stay here tonight. What are we at? -1? We can stay twice, go to -5, and probably be okay. Villagers shared their food with us, and we sat by the campfire and partied. Then I rested again. They demanded tribute because of our bad reputation, and we gave them 2 teeth. Is that good tribute? Yeah, I'll give them 2 teeth, and they'll give me... blue mushroom? Blue torch. Okay, deal. I will not eat your weird flesh meat thing, and then we will run. Stress the hospitality of the villagers a little bit too much. Yeah, I can see where that comes from. All right, so it is this spot, right? Yeah. Okay, everything's gonna be fine. The longer your trek, the safer you are. I don't know that we're going to get back to the boat without losing sanity, but we won't be traveling for too long without sanity, hopefully. Tonight I dreamed of a place. Yeah, well, we're not going there. Crystal ball? That's awesome. Crystal ball's great. Yep, and now we are, unfortunately, 13 days of travel, and about half of it with no sanity. Here we go. Nothing to be done about it, really. It's just hoping for some good luck. Oh, bad luck. Frederick Bateman stepped into a spear trap. I honestly couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We don't really have that much stuff. It's a shame. But I think we really need to go. the dude we were sent to find is going to die of an infected wound if we try to push on any further, so... We were first there probably, though, right? Yeah, probably by a fair margin. So I think we should be still, even though we didn't bring back that much fame from this expedition, we should still have a pretty good score. I think we're going to take Heavy Carrier. When I first saw this, I thought it was Impetus, and I was going to be like, oh my god, yes. Impetus is probably pretty powerful on certain deaths where the base travel cost is 15. I think we're going to take Heavy Carrier. This will allow us to come into the expeditions with a little bit more in our pack, and still be able to pick up those first few treasures. So, sell, gift, we can actually afford to gift all the things that give fame, I think. Give a significant amount of fame anyway. Alright, yeah, that's not too bad. That's a heck of a lot better than yesterday's episode went. So, that's gonna be it. Ooh, 3 burial mounds. 3 missions. Boy, it sure would be cool if nobody had eaten our missionary. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of The Curious Expedition. Come back next time. We're going to see if I feel brave enough to go after a portal with these crazy sanity costs, or if we maybe just go and disturb the dead, like all of the dead. And we'll see you then.